Mr. President, unfortunately, the Caribbean today also finds itself at the front line of too many other major challenges. That's why I ask all the time, who sees us and who hears us? We continue to be confronted by problems of blacklisting, which pale into insignificance when compared to climate change, but which destroy our financial sector. The illicit flow of weapons, such that the ease with which people can go into public spaces and shoot and kill others is now regarded as just another item on the news because we promote profit in the manufacture and trade of guns and weapons, of non-communicable diseases that strike down our people in the most insidious of ways because we allow diets that promote the prosperity of a few multinational corporations to become the norm of the day with the food that we eat and the lives that we live. And in the case within our own community, Belize and Guyana continue to face challenges to their territorial integrity. I suppose people feel that because we have talked so long about Belize and Guyana and Cuba, that we can continue to talk about climate change and these other things, and that it is okay for it to be another tick on a UN General Assembly speech. These are all threats to our stability, to the people's stability in our lands. But you know, since last we met, there are other instances and circumstances, not of our making, that may yet destabilize us. And we say it over and over, but we ask who is listening. And you know, we don't come with tales of woe only. The Caribbean has produced excellence. It really has. Nobel laureates, sportsmen who have excelled and are the best in the world of their type. Artists.
All right, Shalom. I'd like to start out by saying Ka Halayim La Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Harikakudash Ma'amah. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, my elder Heroine as well. Salutation to the Akim that are pushing this truth and sincerity and truth, and peace and blessings to the men, women, and children that believe in the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right, I'm Khalak Sa'an Ban Yashar for the Lions Den of Yashar camp. And this lesson is going to be like another Lions Den news and prophecy. This is on that the speech that the president of Prime Minister of Belize, I want to say it was. Hold on one second. Prime Minister of Barbados, right? So you heard a lot of resentment, frustration, and anger in her voice because of the wicked dealings of Babylon the Great. She was addressing that to Joe Biden, the president of the United States of America. And these countries, these nations are getting sick and tired of the bullying, sick and tired of the pillaging, rob, killing, and stealing that America's been doing, the terrorizing that America's been doing throughout the earth since it's been established as a nation. And that was the whole motive behind creating America, man. You know, that Europe uses to that's the hammer that Europe uses to put pressure on the earth. And so America is known as the hammer of the earth, man. All right, so I'm gonna get a couple scriptures going into, but this is actually going into this being a sign of showing how we're almost at the end of this thing, because right when it's come to his downfall, right, these nations are going to rise up, are going to get, I said, enough is enough, and rise up against Babylon the Great, which is America, United States of America. The first scripture I want to get is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 1. It says, "And I will stand upon my watch, and set me upon the tower, and I will watch to see what he shall say unto me, and what I shall say when I am reproved." Right? So we watch for these prophecies, and watch to be spoken unto from Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And then we go out there and teach that, and let the public and let the people know what's being said, whether they will hear or forbear, whether it's for their salvation or for his judgment. It is our job to stand watch and give word of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Verse 2, it says, "And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it." Right, that's how we do when we make these videos and put forth these breakdowns and everything. It says, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry." Right. So it's a set, the Lord, has a set measure, a set time that he's going to have each prophecy come to pass. It's all according to his will, All right. What is this real quick? All right, verse 4, it says, "Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith." Right. Esau, the soul of Esau is not upright, man. He's conniving. He has the curse of the serpent. Has to crawl around on his belly. So what does he do? He creates confusion of where he goes, because he's in that state of confusion, denial, and the Lord's gonna, he's gonna take them at their own demise, man. They're setting a trap for humanity, trying to put forth the new world order, when that trap that they're setting for humanity is really going to be a trap against themselves. And it's a trap being set up by Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right. Verse 5. It says, "Yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlarges his desires as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied." Right. She was basically explaining the greed of this place, how they want to talk about global warming and things like that, while you sell guns and ammunition, but with having these proxy wars, supplying these militias in these little third world countries with guns and stuff like that, while they shooting the place and terrorizing the place up, Now he brings havoc everywhere he goes. It says, "Yea, also because he transgresses by wine, he's a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlarges his desires as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied," man. "But gathers unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people, and all the people's resources too." So the Lord, this devil's never going to be satisfied. So the Lord's going to have to come down and destroy him, because he will consume everything on the earth if Yahweh Shem Yahushai didn't show up. All right. Verse 6, it says, "Shall not all these take up a proverb against him, and a taunting proverb?" Right. All these things are going to be a witness against him, man. It says, "And say, woe unto him that increases that which is not his." How long? All right, until that appointed time that Yahweh Shem Yahushai has set. "To him that laded himself with thick clay," and that thick clay is talking about debt. Debt. This devil is getting in major debt. Heavy debts. All right. It says, shall they not rise up suddenly, that shall bite thee, and awake that shall vex thee, and thou shalt be booties unto them. All right. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be a prey and a spoil unto these other nations, man. These other nations are rising up. They're fed up. They're rising up against Babylon the Great. Verse 8, it says, "Because thou hast spoiled many nations, All the remnant of the people shall spoil thee because of man's blood, for the violence of the land of the city and all that dwell therein. Right. You know, so the Lord got a judgment, you know, a judgment for Esau. And it's going to start with America. You see everything that's going on in Israel. You know, that's going to draw America into a war. Ukraine's going to draw America into a war. Heck, maybe even Taiwan. You know, it's like it. This is Isaiah chapter 14. This is Isaiah 14:1. It says, "For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel, set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave unto the house of Jacob." Right. You know, so those strangers is talking about Israelites, man. That's us being joined together. It's two sticks being joined together. We're going to become one nation, no longer two, separated. "And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives who captives they were. They shall rule over their oppressors." Right. And that's us transitioning rulership. All right. Rulership being taken away from Esau and being given unto Israel. Verse 3, it says, "It shall come to pass in the day that the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow and from the fear and from the hard bondage wherein thou was made to serve." Right. You know, so our captivity is approaching its end. It says that thou shalt take up the proverb. Right. This is talking about another proverb, a taunting proverb against the king of Babylon, and say, "How has the oppressor ceased? The golden city ceased," man. Right. How has it ceased? Because Yahweh Shem Yahushua is bringing this place low. So the Lord has broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers. Right. That staff is America, which is being ruled by England. I mean Europe. All right. It says, "He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke, he that ruleth the nations in anger is persecuted and none hindereth." And how did they rule the nations in anger? With America. So once that persecution starts to come on in America, all right, ain't nobody gonna care. Ain't nobody gonna try to put no stop to it. It says the whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth into singing. Right. It says, "Yea, the fir trees rejoice and the cedars of Lebanon, saying, Since thou art cut down, no feller has come up against us," man. Right? The whole earth is going to be rejoiced at the fall of this place. "Hell from beneath is moved to meet thee at thy coming. It stirreth up the dead for thee, even all the chief ones of the earth." See, that's the point, and that's that anger and aggression that you hear in that speech that the Prime Minister of Barbados was giving. Pretty soon you're hearing the taunting DTA in Iran, the burning of American flags. These people are getting sick of this place. And it's going to be a sore judgment on this place and being brought forth by Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. All right, verse 9, it says, "Hell from beneath is moved for thee to meet thee at thy coming. It stirs up the dead for thee, even all the chief ones of the earth. It has raised up from their thrones all the kings of the nations," man. And so they're getting to their fed up point where they're tired of dealing with America's crap, man. You know, I just wanted to bring out a couple scriptures talking about that because, you know, we're going to see more of this. Individuals getting, getting fed up with America's foolishness and going to speak on it and eventually, act upon it, All right, Lord willing, this lesson to edify and serve the purpose of that, like say, Kal Halayim, La Yahweh, By Hashem, Yahweh Shai, By Hashem, Harakak Wadash, Ma'amath. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone and my elder here one as well. Salutation to the Arkham that are pushing the truth and sincerity and truth, and peace and blessings to the men and women and children that believe in the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Shalom.